When God gives you some prophecy about your life, so you need to work out, you need to do whatever you have to do to receive that promise, for that promise to get fulfilled in your life. Many people, they receive the promises, the word from the Lord through prophets, through word of God, through many other things, through visions, through many other sources, but they don't do whatever they have to do to receive that promise, for the promise to be fulfilled in their life. See, the Israel people, they cried to Lord. They asked the Lord to help them to get out of that Egypt. They asked the Lord, they cried to Lord for seeking the help to bring them out of that slavery. And the God sent them the prophet to help them, to bring them out of that slavery into the promised land. They have seen many miracles and many mighty things through the God's prophet for to bring them out of that Egypt, for to take them into the promised land. After watching so many miracles, so many mighty deeds, once they faced the Red Sea, they got frightened, they got horrified and started blaming the Moses, and they looked back into their past life. They wanted to go back into their past life. They want to go back into the earlier life. They want to be again in the slavery just because they have seen the Red Sea in front of them. They have not thought how the God did a mighty miracles in their life in the kingdom of Egypt before the Pharaoh to bring them out of that land miraculously. Even though after seeing so many mighty miracles, for a small problem, they looked back in their past life and they wanted to go again into the slavery. This is what the nature of many believers of today. They receive some promise. They receive many mighty things in their life from the God in their life. When they go in some way to receive the promise, if they see some obstacle, some problem before them, they again want to go back into the past life and want to stay there by looking at a small problem in front of them. They never think that what type of miracles they have received, how the God has brought them from many troubles. Even after receiving so many miracles in their life, they still see small obstacles in their life. They want to leave the God. They comment the servants of God, the one who have given them prophecy about the promise of the Lord, and they want to go back into the past life. They want to live in the same life what they have left to receive the miracle of God, to receive the promise of God. This is what happens in many people's life now, in the life of believers. My dear brothers and sisters, once the Israel people, after crossing the Red Sea, to reach the promised land, it's only the 40 days they needed. They could have entered the promised land in 40 days, but because of their mistakes, because of their nature, it took 40 years. It took 40 years for them to enter into the promised land. In the journey of reaching the promised land, they commented their prophet. They left the God and started worshipping the idols. They rejected the prophet. They started murmuring against the prophet. They complained to the prophet for the sake of food, for the sake of water, for the sake of many things. Even they received manna, the food of angels. For the food also they complained to the Lord. They complained to the prophet. When you see in Numbers chapter 11, verse 4 to 6, they complained to Moses about the manna, the food they received, the food of angels they received to eat. And they said, we don't like manna. We just want a good food of what we ate in our slavery. They are not thinking about what the mighty land they are going to enter, the blessed land where the milk and honey flows in the land. Just in the process of reaching the promise, in between, even though they received such a mighty miracle of the manna, the food of angels, they didn't like it. They again wanted to go to the slavery. They want to eat the same food what they ate in the slavery. When you see in the Exodus also, for the sake of water, for many more things, they complained. They started murmuring against God's prophet. In our life also, my dear brothers and sisters, many believers, that is what the problem in the life of many believers. When they receive the promise, they don't change their life. They don't change what the God wanted them to change to receive the promise. They don't change their attitude. They don't change the way they talk. They don't change the way they see. They don't come out of their sins. They live in the past life, they live in the same life, they live in the sin, and they still wanted to receive the God's promise. And secondly, and the second point, many people, they live their past life, they live their sinful life, but they don't pray for the promise. They don't claim the promise what they have received. They don't claim, Lord, this is what the promise. They don't pray to God for the fulfillment of the promise. They just sit and wait. They don't act. They don't do what they have to do to receive that promise. And without the action, how come the faith works? You need to go ahead and have to do what you need to do to receive that promise. You just wait. And the third point, when they are going in the way to receive the promise, the Satan will try to create many troubles, many obstacles. They get frightened to see the troubles and obstacles they see in their path. And immediately they go back, they run away from that path of receiving the miracle, receiving the promise. And they again wanted to go back. They go back to their past life. They go back to the sinful life. And they wanted to go back to the slavery like Israel people. And my dear brothers and sisters, when you are going on a way to receive the promise in your life, what the God has promised to you, there will be some obstacles, there will be some problems until you reach there. But remember, God will not allow you to fall. God will not allow any trouble to overcome you. You will have the victory. You and your family be protected and come out of the trouble and will receive the promise what the God has promised you. In the meantime, if you get frightened and run away from that promise by seeing small troubles, small problems, how you are going to receive the God's promise in your life? The fourth point is, once the people, they receive what the God has promised them, they complain even small issues to God. They don't wait to receive the fullness in the promise. It will take some time. This is where many believers are doing mistake and going against the God, and they are going against the prophets of God, murmuring, complaining, total life filled with the complaints and murmuring towards the God's servants and God. Even after seeing so many miracles in their life, they complain, they murmur against the people of God, against the God for small issues. Please come out of it and have faith on the God's promise. Whatever you see before you, in front of you, the promise you will surely receive. You will receive the fullness in the promise. You have to wait and see. May God bless you all.